Ayo, what up though? It's your boy B-Rad Inspires and welcome to another edition of Lit Motivation, hashtag LitMo. Alright, let's get into it. Listen to me. I know that we're still struggling. I know that all across the world, like, we're still struggling. We're still trying to figure this thing out. But for some of you, I'm telling you right now, this is the moment you've been waiting for. Like, for some of you, like, you are leaders and you've been waiting for this opportunity just to show people just how much of a leader you are and how much you're willing to help to encourage people and move them and get them through this situation, right? This is your time to take action. This is the time for you to move and to lead and to show your family and your community that you are a leader. You are the one that's willing to put the brunt of work on your back. You are willing to create ideas and just different things that will be able to help yourself and your community to better themselves in this situation, whether it's just providing motivation for them just to keep them going. If you're an essential worker and you're going out and you're working every single day, doing everything that you can, risking your life to help other people, to get them better, to get them in a better situation. Listen, this is the time. This is the moment that you've been waiting for. Like this is what you do. Like, you've been waiting for this situation to come up because you knew eventually someday a situation like this was gonna happen, and you were gonna have to be the one to step up. You were gonna have to be the one to be like, listen, I gotta put this on my shoulders. I gotta put this on my back. Like, my family is dependent on me. Like, my company is dependent on me. The people who are all around me, my community, the people that I love and care for, they're depending on me right now. And this is your moment to do that. This is your moment to step up and be the person that you were always called to be. Now, you might have been doing the work. Like, you might have had somewhat of a leadership role before, right? You might have been doing that before. You were leading people, but it's great to be able to do that when everything's going fine. But when everything is just in disarray around you, and you're like, yo, what? I don't know what is going on. Everything's upside down. People just looking to everybody like, who gonna lead us? Like, what we gonna do? How we gonna make this happen? Like, and then you are the one to be like, listen, we gonna figure this thing out. Like, whatever happens, we gonna figure this thing out. Whether the stimulus check comes or not, we gonna figure this thing out. We're gonna do whatever we can with what we got. We're gonna, like, we'll create something new in order for us to generate revenue, or for us to keep this thing moving, for us to survive. Listen, that's the name of the game right now. You're in a situation where we just gotta survive. We just gotta make it through this situation. Once we get through this, there'll be some better days. But right now, we're dealing with a pandemic and everything's going crazy and people are still trying to figure it out. So what I'm saying is, this is the time for the leaders to step up. Like, this is the time for the leaders to actually take control, to really start. Like, you're not a leader when everything is going well. Like, when everything's going fine, like, it's easy to be a leader then. It's easy for you to direct traffic then. Everything's going fine, nothing's going wrong. But when everything is in disarray, when everything is going crazy, right? When everything is all over the place, that's when the real leaders step up. That's when the real leaders say, hey, listen, we got to take control. We got to take control of this situation. We're not going to let this thing beat us down. We're not going to get the whole cabin fever situation. Like, we're going to take control. We're going to use this situation to enhance our mind, to enhance our spirit. Like, whatever it is that we need to do, we'll study, we'll work, we'll read, we'll do, like, we'll create, we'll do whatever. Like, we'll create different ways for us to interact with each other, video calls, videos, movies, whatever we got to do. We'll do that in order to get us through this situation, to help us to survive, to make it through this situation, to get to where we need to be. Because this is not going to last forever. Listen to me. This is not going to last forever. Sooner or later, the whole thing is going to break and we'll be right back where we were before. Life will get back to the way it was. But in order for us to survive and get to that point, we need the leaders to start leading. We need the leaders to start leading and moving people in the right direction. Letting them know that, listen, this thing is going to be all right. Like, we're going to get through this thing. Like, we're not going to be in this situation forever. It's not, no, it can't stay like that. If you're a real leader and you're a real motivator and you know in your heart of hearts that, listen, we can get through this thing, but we all got to be together on this. Like, we all got to work together. We all have to be on one accord. So if it means that we got to stay in the house, then we stay in the house. That's all there's to it. We stay in the house and we're doing what we got to do there to make sure that we keep our loved ones and our family members safe, to keep the community safe and stop spreading the virus, right? We're going to do that. We need the leaders to step up and be willing to say, listen, we have to do the right thing right now. We have to keep each other encouraged. So listen, only the leaders are going to do that. And I'm trying to tell you, this is your time. This is your moment for you to show everyone just how much of a leader you truly are. Listen, it's your boy Brad, B-Rad Butler II, and I encourage every last one of you to make your next day your best day. Peace. I'll see you next week.